2018 Colchester Town Hall. Number 2, discussion of possible action on opengov. Decision by the board revised was sent to our attorneys. They made several changes. It was sent to opengov. They accepted those changes and rewriting the contract accordingly. I'm comfortable with it as it stands right now. They took care of our non-appropriation clause to simplify it. There may be a word here or there, but I would believe that once I get their new contract that has small changes, I think I'll have the lawyers go over it real quick. But based on that, I am. Well, you want to open up to comments from the citizens before we make a decision?
For discussion first.
Well, yeah. Well, we haven't made a motion yet.
Before the motion, you discuss it.
Oh, okay. We have a board discussion. That's my input for that. I've probably got a stack of paper on this from our attorneys, everything we need to do to make a what word do I want? A formed decision. How's that? Denise, you have any input on this?
I do. I just have a question. Because we don't have a clean copy, you know, it's got notes in the margins and everything. The last email dated Thursday, April 12th, it was to Tricia from Matt Ritter, the attorney.
Yep.
With his thoughts on the agreement and the non-appropriation clause.
Correct. I have that in front of me.
These items that they specify here, is that what's in the new contract, everything that they suggested?
According
Because
to
he says based upon, he says the language doesn't work to have the non-appropriation clause because of its nature, and he worded how he would like to see that. So I'm just wondering if that's how, when you finally do have a typed up contract, if that's what it will look like.
Correct. That was his recommendation to opengov, and opengov agreed to it.
Okay.
And you are going, this is Jim Ford, you're going to have the attorneys look at it one more time, final?
Yes, because like you say, we've
Okay,
gone.
could,
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to the whole board.
no, I'm not, I think everything is fine based on the comments, and I think the easiest way for us all to be comfortable that everything's been incorporated and appropriate is if Matt could approve as to form and sign it at the bottom when he sends it back.
Okay.
You know, in other words, and then now you've got the contract is approved as to form by our attorneys, everything should be fine.
Yeah, and that will be in the form of the motion that I'm recommending.
Someone just wanna.
Stan, is that you?
I'll
Oh,
Stan?
Tom King.
Oh, Tom?
Tom
Okay.
King. Tom King.
Yeah, I know, but he's breaking up. We're down to the discussion of the board. The board has discussed this based on
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, Stan.
okay, Stan, you're here. We're down to
Huh?
that's
Need more volume. Can you hear me?
hello, yeah, Stan, we got you.
We can
Okay.
hear.
Okay. I'm here.
Where are you?
Am I too late?
No, you're not too late, but
I'm in a plane. Just landed.
oh, okay, that's why.
Have him muted so that
Yep.
we can hear him.
We can hear all the happy people because you've landed.
Yes, exactly.
No, you're not too late. We're in the process of the discussion by the board. Jim discussed it, that he had no problems. Denise was concerned about the new clause that Matt Ritter for the non-appropriation clause, and that clause will be in the contract, so Denise is comfortable with it. So you can speak up and,
Stan, this is Jim Ford. I had suggested that in order to have us all aware of the fact that all the changes are incorporated, that Matt Ritter approve the contract as to form and sign it at the bottom when he sends it back, because he's going to look at it one more time.
Okay, that sounds good.
so, do you have any input, Stan?
Not at this time, I'm all set.
Okay. The agenda allows us to open it to comments from citizens. We have 3 people here, Dot, Linda,
Terry.
Terry. So I'm gonna do so before I ask for a motion on a vote.
Okay.
Dot? Nothing, Dot, nothing going.
I just have one thing. If you don't decide, do you have to decide today on this?
We will make a motion today, yes.
Okay. If you are, I know that I've gone to other meetings and you've been undecided. What happens if you don't decide today?
We are going to decide.
Okay, you're definitely deciding today.
It's gonna be definitely decided.
Okay.
Huh? Tom?
Yes.
Do you have anything you wanna add to that?
I haven't heard any discussion yet, so I'm just gonna.
No? Okay. All right, then I would like to entertain to the board. Is the board all hearing me? Denise?
I'm here.
Stan?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes,
Okay. I move that the town of Colchester enters into a service agreement with opengov as amended by the town council to an agreement and a non-appropriation clause, and authorize the first selectman to sign all necessary documents. I will not sign these documents until our town attorney has reviewed the new contract, because there's been so many ins and outs.
and you're going to have the town attorney sign on the bottom that he's done so.
Correct.
Okay.
So I need a motion.
I am comfortable with that, and I'll make a motion, to move with those, changes
I need a second.
as you
Second.
read Art.
Second.
Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you, the motion has been approved. We'll keep going with the backup paper, so we're all comfortable. Thank you very much,
And
everybody.
one more thing before we adjourn,
Yeah,
because we're still, okay? I want to make sure that we recognize that we have a limited period to get this installed and operational. Make sure everything is copacetic, so we need to start thinking about that now. And I'm not saying right now, but you know, it's going to have to happen
I've
quickly.
been discussing that with Maggie already.
All right.
Okay. As long as we
Yeah,
can get a
'cause we have that
report on how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
We have that 90-day time window there.
I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved?
Second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you, everybody. I know it's been a long, hard road, but
Well, I
you.
think,
Thank you again.
you know, I think the contract is good for us, you know, for the town. We're protected much better, than the original contract.
all right. Thank you.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody, and have a good weekend.
You too.
You too.